What's going on, my good people? What's going on? Y'all know how it is. It's fall time, and it's time to get it in with the kiddos, right? So, this week's lesson, I do usually do an instructional league every year. I'm doing instructional league before the high school season, right? So, today's installment. Well, let's just backtrack. Last week's installment was putting your teams in the book as soon as you get here. Knowing your whole entire roster, right? Knowing your whole roster. Putting your numbers in the book, right? So this week, installment is all about knowing what side to warm up on. So let's just say if your bench is towards the left of the table, the scoring table, you warm up on the opposite court. If you're to the right of the table, you go to the left side of the court, right? Okay, so I'll say that to say this. It doesn't matter who people are. When you have people who volunteer to coach, you gotta make sure and you gotta still support people, right? So you have people in the stands who don't want to do anything. They gotta support. So if we don't have people to support, then a lot of these games can't happen, right? So what you got to remember is you got to help each other out. You have to be able to, say it nicely, right? But you got to be able to support folks, get them in the right direction, set them up for success. That's the whole point of instructional leagues and stuff, is to show people and to help people, right? So you got to help them out. You got to help the kids get where they need to go. And you have a lot of people who volunteer. So since you have people who volunteer a lot of times, we want to make sure that they are taken care of and that everything is done correctly, right? So that's what it's all about, helping each other out. Even the players, the younger players on the floor, they still have to learn to help each other. Everybody has to be one together, right? So that's what we do, and that's what we try to help folks out with. We're not always the bad guys, just because we wear the stripes.